Hey everybody! What's up?
Look at these hundreds and hundreds of people.
All
in the
these
studio
people here.
audience.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Hey everybody, it's Fresh Off the Show, the unofficial live Fresh Off the Boat after show. I'm Phil.
I'm Jenny.
And today in the studio we have a very special guest. We have executive producer Melvin Mar.
Yay!
Welcome,
How's it
Melvin.
going? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being in the studio and making this all happen. We have to give. So we're gonna talk about the episode. It's been like 2 months since we were on the air.
Yeah.
So it's good to be back.
It's been a long 2 months, Melvin.
Yeah.
It's been a long 2 months, yeah.
But tonight's episode is very special. It's the Chinese New Year episode. It's the first one of the year. But we have Melvin here, so we want to talk about the show and all that stuff.
Your official title.
Yeah.
Executive producer. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure, we state. I was like, producer. What are you? A producer. So yeah, one of the people who helped make the show happen.
Well, we have the credit of Melvin because actually the show would not exist really without Melvin. Like you were instrumental in sort of bringing everything together, right? And bringing the show to the air, right?
I mean, there's a couple of us, but it started with Eddie writing an amazing book, and then I guess we can sort of credit our production deal, I suppose, at 20th, and then Notch for just coming up with a great way into this thing. And but I think it's like a complete group effort, and you can't make a TV show by yourself. So.
You can take credit, man. I mean, this guy is responsible for sort of spearheading this thing. I mean, of course it was a team effort, but you were sort of the leader, right?
Yeah, it's a team effort, and then we have our cast that is so great.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
We got to shout out Hudson Yang, who's in the studio.
It's a team effort, but you are the sole Chinese behind-the-scenes production guy. Really, come on. You got to own it.
I think I'm the only Chinese person on the Fox lot, maybe.
So a lot was
before
on
the show. There was very few of us.
Yeah. That's how you could go by Chinese guy 88, because you were the Chinese guy.
So like on the lot, like were you like in this the scene in the show where like when you see a random Asian person, you're like, hi.
I was trying to find another one. Yeah. No, there's not too many.
So let's talk about the episode. This was the sort of highly touted, much hyped, much anticipated Chinese New Year episode. Yeah. Can you talk about like going into like what went into this? This has to be the first time we've seen a Chinese New Year episode of any kind of TV show on network television, right? Yeah,
I mean, when we got the order for the second season, part of the exciting thing was we got to do episodes for holidays, basically, because we had our schedule from the fall, and we did a Halloween episode, a Thanksgiving episode, a Christmas episode, all the holidays that Americans love and get to celebrate. And then we thought, like, we really need to do a Chinese New Year episode. Like, It's about time, and it's the thing that our show can do. And we set out immediately to sort of think of that. And Notch and Sheng Wang, who wrote the episode.
Shout out, Sheng.
Sheng Wang time.
A very talented stand-up comedian from New York, originally from Houston, and he had Taiwanese parents and great stories, and he before the show, hadn't really written before. He was brilliant, had great stories, and Notch took him in and made him a man.
TV right man.
TV right man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, we should recap real quick what happened in this episode. Basically, the Wong family is trying to go back to DC and fly, but someone messed up the date of the flight, and so at every turn, the family is foiled in trying to celebrate Chinese New Year the way they really want you. Right?
The word foiled.
Foiled, right? Every turn.
Good word. Yeah.
But of course, in the end, who's the hero? But Papa Wong, right?
Yeah.
Papa Wong. Not Papa John's, Papa Wong. He helped save the day by doing it up at the Cattleman's Ranch.
Local style.
I know, it was so great. So I like how at every point in the story, it really became like an educational process for non-Chinese people about
it
what
really
Chinese
was
New Year's
super
about.
instructive, actually. I think that the thing with having the first Chinese New Year episode ever on a TV show
It's
is
historic.
that you have to explain a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I think there's quite a few of first generation Chinese people who had to explain that to their white coworkers or white,
Yeah.
friends. Like
we just celebrated New Year's. You know, like
you have your own calendar. What does that run on? The moon.
It's like,
well, what is our calendar? The sun.
It's the real New Year.
Yeah.
The moon New Year is the real New Year.
But I gotta appreciate though, at the very end when like finally Jessica's like answering the questions of the white people in the room.
Yeah.
And she's like answering it, and I was like, oh no, is this gonna turn into like a weird seminar at the end of the episode? She ends up getting tired of answering the questions, which is so real.
It's real.
Yeah.
The fatigue to educate other people about your culture, that shit is real.
Yeah.
Be careful who you invite. Be careful who you invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
The other part of that, the other funny thing about this episode I really dug was the Asian American Association of Orlando there. Depending on who's interpretation, or Ayo.
That's such an insider. That's such a weird insider Asian American joke because we have the wackest acronyms.
Yeah, right.
It's so hard to come up with a dope acronym for like
Asian American organizations.
Yeah, the best ones are ones that sound like sounds that we would make anyway, like yeah. like like that would be good. Like you know, I want like Asian American Writers Workshop is like like it's terrible. Like nothing good comes out of like an AA starting like acronym.
Ayo.
Ayo.
You guys are pretty good, but I can watch random concepts do that all day.
Oh, that scene is the best.
They're so funny.
But that organization is so like. That whole joke of an Asian American organization like full of a lot of non-Asians is kind of like it hits a little close to home, and we all know a dude like that guy who's like, I was born in the layover to Thailand, like that guy. Like I know that guy.
Like getting ni-how'd is so like PTSD triggering.
Yeah.
just some random white dude coming up to you like ni-hao, like oh my god, why?
And then this episode handled what I was like hoping one day the show would handle was the tattoos.
Oh god.
I mean that's a bit right on Jenny's stand-up.
This is all of that. Yeah. Shang Wang. Dang it, Shang Wang. I'm cutting into my material. This is fucking, we gotta fight over this at Turtle Wars right now. Little Ian, I feel like little Ian with his little like stand-up
I would
bits.
pay to watch you fight Shang.
Hey man,
that's pretty rad. I'd do that.
There's always a price. There's always a price. But I love how little Ian, when he was doing all his stand-up bits, I just felt like he was channeling some like weird like child version of Shang or something.
I feel like that's super insidery. That like stand-up, like you know.
What's the deal with whatever? Yeah.
What's to do with disappointment? Or like,
his whole what else?
What else? Who's from New Jersey? Yeah.
But that Capri Sun bit, yeah, I gotta throw that bit away now.
Do you have a bit about Capri Sun?
I'm just referencing how hard it was. It is. It's like Capri Sun was like, as an immigrant kid, was like the toughest thing.
So Shang stole 2 jokes from me.
I know. No. We're gonna start a feud. It's like an Amy Schumer.
This is gonna be like a Carlos Mencia thing.
No, just parallel thinking. I'm a Taiwanese immigrant.
It would
too.
get really awkward if like Shang subbed for her.
Like, I'm gonna bring you Shang as the guest host. Better jokes.
I don't know. It hasn't been on TV.
Wow, how quickly this house fucking turned on me. I've been on digital TV. Shut up, you guys.
So let's take a moment. We got to give a shout out to our snack sponsor. Y'all, it's a new year. We got more snacks from snackin.com. SNACKINN. Snack In. Look at this.
We gotta share the Lucky Candy.
Look it. Booyah. Lucky Candy.
Make that rain. This is how we do it. It's candy, just abundance. Sorry, did we turn off the show? Okay, no. Yeah, look at that. Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
So we got Lucky Candy, but you know, Snack In is your go-to place online for all sorts of Asian snacks and stuff.
Yeah, so we got to feature some new ones. The thing about I fashion myself as a snack expert, an Asian snack expert. I do. I peruse Asian grocery stores for fun. Melvin, you didn't know this, but Snack In. They did not tell me to say this. Legit brings all this stuff that I had no idea existed. It's like deep cuts, deep mother loving snack cuts, right here. Premium hazelnut Kit Kat. What?
Oh.
We got to shout out
What?
studio member Marvin, who also went to Asia and brought snacks back. So wait, which ones are these? The ones you
Can
brought?
we also just? I mean, I just have to say, I made an effort tonight. I'm really sad that you didn't recognize that I made an effort to get extra Chinesey.
Stand up. Show off your shit here.
Wow.
It was my mom's
Extra Chinese.
Dress.
You're the monkey, y'all.
Yeah,
You
my
got
mom's
cheap out
cheap.
happening?
I know.
Wow.
I just came back from China and Taiwan. It's
Right.
like, I'm so Chinese right now. You guys don't even understand.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's so good. What?
Special.
Oh, what is this?
This is the stuff Marvin brought.
Oh,
Paula, chocolate.
I feel like Kit Kat has taken over Asia.
Kit Kat is killing it out there,
Yeah.
man.
By the way, who knew KFC in China? Delicious egg tarts.
Oh.
Have you had?
Pro tip.
No, I have not.
Pro tip.
I gotta throw up.
KFC in Asia, but okay, sure.
No, I know,
Go,
right?
go.
No, it's like
Next
premium.
time.
It's
KFC.
so good.
From the internet, we have Ruel, our old pal Ruel says,
Yes.
I'm picking up parents from LAX next month. My dad probably wants me to be there 12 hours before arrival time.
Very good.
Yeah,
That's
no,
for
that's
real.
That's real.
Joe Adalian, TV critic, TV Mojo.
Yay, TV Mojo.
He had to pause his DVR to laugh about the AO moment. So
Go,
that's
Dalian.
pretty awesome.
Birthday today.
Happy birthday, TV Mojo.
Ian is on the chat. So Ian, what's up, brother?
Yo, yo. Hudson.
Your brother says, yo, yo, what's up?
Hudson just yo'd you.
Can you talk about? This is a story I really like, Melvin, that you always tell. You guys shoot on the Fox lot.
Yeah.
And you guys shoot on this. Can you guys talk about what stage number you guys shoot on?
We shoot on stage 88, and it started
What?
because there was when we first got assigned stages when we got picked up the series last year, they gave us stage 14. So
Oh, hell no.
which is not a good number.
It's a homonym
And-
for death.
and not how we wanted to start. The first season of our series, and I brought it up to a production exec just because I couldn't take it anymore, and said, "Can I change it?" And I gave them all the reasons to, and they said, "Absolutely." So we changed it. Yeah, it confuses people all the time, but like I'm gonna go with it. It's
I've been to
worth
a lot, and I couldn't find the.
you get lost. Yeah, sure.
No, but I mean, kudos to you for like respecting the Chinese numerology superstition.
That's what I'm very superstitious.
Dude,
It's part of my Hong Kongness.
14. If you don't know, 14 sounds like a homonym for the word death.
Certain death, not good.
Yeah. So yeah. So 88.
Or anything, actually, right?
8
Four
and 9,
sets.
yeah, 4
yeah.
and 10.
Yeah.
10's 2, but like
Yeah.
8 and 9 is usually really good.
Yeah.
8, 9, and
88,
5.
baby. Stage
88, that's very auspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how she kind of, Jessica Wong brought in like the hair cutting thing. I remember that for like women for some reason,
Yeah.
especially.
Floby setting number 3.
Flobies.
I actually wanted a Floby when I was a kid.
Right? Didn't
Yeah, I
the
thought it
commercials?
What is how does the Floby work? It looks like just a vacuum.
So what you do is you take a canister vacuum and you take a hose and you put on a little attachment on it that sucks your hair as the razors are going. FYI.
Still in our garage.
Do I?
Still in Joanna's garage.
Nice.
And I like the shout out to He-Man and She-Ra.
Oh,
They're very
Castle
cute.
Grayskull.
Castle Grayskull. Those are
Had a
solid.
crash.
Eddie scheming, trying to pass off that broken Grayskull or red envelopes.
Slightly used.
Slightly used. Awesome.
Snoopy Snowcone.
I got my favorite reference was the Janet Jackson's "If" video.
Oh my God.
The lanterns from the. I want to know about. There's somewhere that I want to know about Honey's like sordid past. Like there's always all these
Yeah,
crazy
come
ass
on.
references.
She's lived a full life. She's a lady. She lived a full life.
I appreciate that about Honey.
Um,
I have to open this up, by the way. It's he's like, these are egg rolls. This is what I knew as egg rolls growing up.
Oh yeah.
They're like snacky pastry egg rolls.
This we should also talk about the Panda Express collaboration
Yeah.
because
Please
you
explain.
guys just did this whole thing with Panda Express and even made reference in the show this time.
Yes. Well, Andrea Chung and I have been friends forever.
Andrea Chung is the chief marketing officer.
Chief marketing officer, and her parents also own Panda, and
It's a family
friends. It's a family business, family-run business, and we've been friends. Like she used to drive me around in high school a lot. 'Cause she was 1 year older than me and got her license before I did.
Oh.
I was gonna bring this yesterday, but I forgot. This is what she looked like in high school.
Andrea!
Kind of hot, right? A little wind action. I don't have that photo.
What?
Sorry.
Andrea, you have full license to get a photo of Melvin. Send it to us, and we'll put it on next time. Yeah.
So she, you know, we've been sort of talking for a while because she's been, you know, heading marketing for Panda, and we've been looking for something, and oh, you dropped it.
Sorry, I just crumbled my pastry.
Yeah, that's rough. It's gonna get stuck in the keys.
No.
And we sort of just thought, like, Chinese New Year would be the perfect opportunity to do it, and you know, I feel like philosophically, our show, and you know, whether or not you like the show and the restaurant, whether or not you like the food, the philosophies are all the same, which is like, you know, we have tremendous reverence for where we come from, our culture, our heritage, and we want to share it as much as possible. And I think the episode does that. You know, and in the end, it's like you share Chinese New Year with your family and friends. It doesn't necessarily mean, or it doesn't have to be like Chinese people or Asian people. Like, you know, it's the theme and the whole thing of Chinese New Year. It's about family. So,
I mean, it felt like if Panda Express was going to do a collaboration with any show, it kind of had to be Fresh Off the Boat. And this was fated. I mean, considering that you've been friends with the family for this long, it's meant to be, right?
They're a sweet, wonderful family. Andrew Chung taught me how to putt.
What?
I used to stare at his sports cars when I was a kid, hoping to drive them. Never got to drive them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah, Panda Express has been tweeting us up.
Did we get it?
On the live chat.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, it says here, someone from Panda Express says, Melvin, you will pay for this. Wow. Okay.
The head panda.
The head panda.
The head panda was
that
like,
came from the corporate office up top, man.
Interesting.
but that photo's so cute, honestly.
I know. Do you want to see it again?
No.
I may as well get a, you know, there you go.
So cute.
Andrea, like I said, you have an open invitation to send in photos of Melvin as a teenager. As embarrassing as you like, all right?
Awkwardly cutting.
We'll put them on. Let's see here. We've got Eugenia says, my parents still recycle the red envelopes every year. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Be the change. Be the change. Excellent. I also, I dug the moment where Honey comes in singing One of Us, Joan Osborne track.
Great song.
I think Honey and Jessica Wong have very nice singing voices.
Any opportunity to hear Constance Wu sing?
I know.
is sort of like a really awesome treat on the show.
She is an amazing voice. I remember, you know, the second episode of the first season when we did
Block Party.
Yeah, the Block Party thing
Yes.
with Whitney Houston. It stemmed from like we all after the pilot went out to eat once, and then we ended up at a karaoke bar.
Of course.
And then
Naturally.
she chose that song, and we're like, really?
Yeah.
And then she killed it.
You don't just choose
And
that.
all of us were like, whoa.
She's like, let me show you what I can do.
No,
Anyone whose first song is like Mariah, Whitney.
No, she went straight for Whitney.
Right.
Like
No warm up.
That was just like
When someone puts that into the machine, you're like, all right, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
It's like a Steph Curry jump shot. It's sweet. Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Anything else from the show? What do we got? This Chinese New Year episode.
This Chinese New Year episode, I don't know. I just appreciate the first time that a TV sitcom is featuring Chinese New Year, which coincided nicely news-wise with the fact that New York public schools finally allowed students to take it as a holiday.
Cool.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's good.
Taking over.
That's pretty dope. I mean, I kind of imagine hopefully this show will inspire some conversations on the playground, and it'll be a little less hard to explain Chinese New Year amongst little kids, you know.
Well, the thing is even today as an adult, where I won't be as traumatized having conversations with coworkers about how I'm weird, it still makes me feel like I'm weird.
Wait.
Like they look at you like, Why do you have another New Year's?
So
Why do you eat this thing?
So New York schools are taking like February 8th off?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it was. I think they announced it last year for this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hudson, you're still working. February 8th.
You guys aren't
shooting.
Are you guys shooting on February 8th?
Yeah, it's not even a holiday, man.
Come on, man. At least give
Not
everybody
even
some
a holiday.
oranges.
You want to
and
be
stuff.
authentic Chinese about it, you got to go to work.
Oh,
You have oranges.
Yay.
This is from the Moco tree, right?
Really gross.
Darren? Yes.
It's fresh.
They're
Yes.
fresh from the tree.
All right.
Melvin, can you talk about this season is like plus size because you guys have 24 episodes, right?
Yeah, we got 24 episodes.
That's a very
Cool,
big
yeah.
sign of confidence from the network.
Yeah,
right?
and
Congrats.
everybody seems to be
Lychee
super happy
gummies.
with it. Yeah.
Awesome. Can you tell us anything about upcoming episodes, previews, guest stars?
I mean,
whatever?
we have a great Valentine's episode coming up.
Okay.
For
Wonderful.
R&B nerds, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis are going to be on.
Hey!
So that's fun.
Janet Jackson is like an
Recurring.
ongoing recurring theme, right?
We really love Miss Jackson, all of us collectively.
Janet
Jackson, if you're nasty.
Yeah.
She dominated the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way love goes moment is
Yeah.
still one of my favorites.
It's pretty genius.
It's,
Um,
Hudson, you're really good in that one. It's like, Grandma, no.
we have that coming up, and then homage to Michael Chang and the
What?
Australian Image that's coming up.
Tennis pro and champion
Yo.
Michael Chang.
That one is
Michael Chang is like the Jeremy Lin of 20 years ago.
Yes.
Tennis.
He's a big deal to Asian parents.
Big deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Clean
So-
cut.
Are you guys gonna
And
get Michael Chang?
Well, he's not in it, but
Oh, okay.
we have Billie Jean King then.
What?
In the success.
Other tennis royalty.
What? Billie Jean King.
In the success
In the
firm.
success
Yeah.
firm.
Hey.
That. What else is coming up? What else? We have some surprises coming up. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Some good stuff. I'm not
Okay.
sure if the network wants to say anything yet. So,
All right.
but
Very cool.
yeah.
Well,
Heard
do we
it
have
here.
any questions from our audience here? We have a few minutes left. Any burning questions? Wow, the question is, do we anticipate Eddie Wong coming back since he's been nice on social media? Go.
I mean, Eddie is wonderful and has always been wonderful to us and the show and everything. I just think he's finally found a really good place with it, where it's been very complicated for him having a show that's inspired by his life.
Mhm.
And I think he finally has seen how great of a thing it is for the Chinese American community, the Asian community, and I'm happy with where he's sort of come to with it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sort of an answer.
Yeah.
Sort of.
It's
Sort of.
slightly elusive. No.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
Question from online: will there be a season 3?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Not quite up to all the way up to
I hope
Melvin,
so.
right?
I hope so.
We hope so too.
Melvin's got a
Look
bunch
good,
of
knock
other
on
TV
wood.
shows too, though.
I would say the prognosis looks good, right?
Is that what
Knock on wood.
the cancellation bear says?
I will.
Cancellation
I will
ban.
say.
Ask TV Mojo.
TV Mojo. What's the prognosis?
Yeah.
Joe, let us know. We've got, we're just about, winding down. So let me give it, while we're running out of time, let me just give a shout out to all the people we need to thank. We want to thank Visual Communications, vconline.org. They produce the Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival, and they hook us up with this space, help us produce this show. So give it up for VC, Visual Communications. Including Milton Liu,
Yay!
my brother on the
Thanks,
side here.
Melvin.
We gotta thank Joanna, Year+1, producing and helping us on the ones and twos. We gotta thank our studio audience here, everyone here. Thank you. Which includes one Mr. Hudson Yang.
Yay.
Uh,
And snack in.
We gotta thank snackinn.com for hooking us up always with this.
Yeah, we have snacks for the rest of the season now.
This is pretty dope.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Is the show? Do you have something to say? Nope.
No, Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Yeah.
I like how you guys did a sly tie-in with a joke,
Yes.
right? It wasn't just like
Panda. I mean.
they made a joke of Lewis like predicting wanting to have a fast food chain that's
Well,
Chinese.
Well, that's another one that Lewis didn't jump on. You know,
I know.
there's an
He
eBay
could've-
joke.
There's an eBay joke.
No.
But anyway, the season is back. Are we on a regular schedule?
Yes,
till
8
then?
o'clock on Tuesdays.
Tuesday nights.
We lead in the Muppets.
There's a lot of episodes left, so doesn't look like there's gonna be any breaks, are there?
No, we're gonna go. I think there is one break at the end of March.
Okay.
But primarily, we're gonna get some new ones here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuesday nights at 8, everybody.
Yeah. Tuesday night at 8.
And we'll probably be back as well on Fresh Off the Stove. So thanks so much for everybody for watching.
Thank you guys.
You guys rock. Thank you, Melvin.
Thank you, Melvin.
It's good to be back. Happy New Year, everybody. All right. Take care, everybody. Next time.